Yeah, it's money. And again, it's personnel, because if FEMA is there, there are FEMA personnel there that are not available to go to North Carolina and Florida. But that's not the only changing priority with FEMA. You have programmatic expansion, right? We're going to do illegal immigration. We're going to do these other issues. But also they're changing the definition in a way of disaster relief. I mean, if you thought that the wokeness was bad enough affecting American corporations, it's now inserted itself in FEMA. And I would say, in contrast to the clips we played earlier, where you have these great quintessentially American efforts, volunteers who are not getting paid, that are going there to rescue and to help people in North Carolina, our federal government is now embracing equity when it comes to disaster relief.
Yeah, you talk about what you spend your time on as an organization, and training is one of the things where you only have so many resources. Listen to somebody. This is an exchange featuring a training manager in the Office of Resilience, and he's managing our Resilient and Ready seminar series. It's something they do twice a month. It's a webinar series, and they discuss climate change, equity, professional readiness, and FEMA programs. Just listen. This is somebody with a FEMA background talking about what and how we respond to natural disasters based on certain factors.
Thinking about preparedness and how you said, LGBTQIA people and people who have been disadvantaged already are struggling. They already have their own things to deal with. So you add a disaster on top of that, it's just compounding on itself.
The shift that we're seeing right now is a shift in emergency management from utilitarian principles where everything is designed for the greatest good for the greatest amount of people to disaster equity. But we have to do more. Right. And so this topic is intersecting, I think, with a number of other topics where we have to look at policies and understand to what extent they have disadvantaged communities that had less assets, communities that had pre-existing vulnerabilities in accessing disaster-related recovery supports. Here's the thing that's amazing about that clip. She acknowledges that disaster relief has been, up to this point, utilitarian, the greatest good for the greatest number. Hello, isn't that what disaster assistance is supposed to be about? And she's saying, no, we're moving away from that to a more advanced disaster equity, where we're now going to focus on, certain individuals and certain communities. I mean, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. So you not only see the change in resources and personnels with the broadening management mandate from FEMA, you also see their actual goals in disaster release are no longer, as she said, the greatest good for the greatest number. They have a different priority.